Oklahoma's winter trout season kicked off a few days ago on November 1st. Specific season dates and regulations apply to each individual area, so be sure to consult the Oklahoma Fishing Guide. If you've never experienced trout fishing in Oklahoma, we'd encourage you to give it a try this year. Just look in the fishing guide for most all the information you'll need to get started. You'll also want to know that trout stocking schedules for each individual area are posted on the department's website at wildlifedepartment.com. From the fishing page, click on Where to Fish, then on Trout for the stocking schedule.
It's that time of year again when you can see the endangered whooping crane pass through Oklahoma as it migrates for the winter south from Canada to the Gulf of Texas. Mark, will you kind of tell us a little bit about where we may see whooping cranes in Oklahoma and how to identify them?
Okay, well, most of the whooping cranes pass through from mid-October to mid-November, and they're typically found around large wetlands. The reservoirs here in the state are a real likely spot to find them. Also, some of the larger rivers like the Canadian River and the Cimarron River, cranes will sometimes roost there. And then people will occasionally find them out in wheat fields where they're hunting grasshoppers in these fields, sometimes in association with sandhill cranes.
Sure, and they're usually on the western half of the state, correct?
Yeah, they typically pass west of I-35.
Yes, but last year we had a few pass Lake Overholser in Oklahoma City and Lake Hefner, which was really neat to see as well.
I'm guessing it was the drought just limited the habitat out west and pushed them farther east. But yeah, we had the one here in October and then two more in November, which has never happened before.
They're such a sight to see as they are such tall birds, standing at what, nearly 5 feet tall? And the Wildlife Department asks that you report your sightings of whooping cranes to Mark Howery, biologist for the department. And please note the time, date, location, habitat type, and number of birds as you see them, and call Mark Howery at 405-990-7259.
Hi, I'm Phil Robertson, better known as the Duck Commander for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife. Everybody knows that habitat is the key to great duck hunting, but creating habitat is not cheap. Simply buying a state waterfowl license provides the necessary funds to maintain and improve habitat. Therefore, become a conservation partner this year and buy an Oklahoma waterfowl license. It's good for the ducks, and it's good for the Wildlife Department, and it's good for society.
To get your Oklahoma waterfowl license or find out where the duck hunting hotspots are this week, or even brush up on your duck identification, log on to wildlifedepartment.com today.